What's good, YouTube? This is Rage Real. So in today's video, I want to bring you guys some more Regs gameplay. So if you enjoy this video, go and drop a like on the video right now. Go in and sub and turn on post notifications on. So before we go any further, I want to show you guys my website. All Things Madden will be the future for the Madden community. This is so much more than your standard ebook website. This website right here is designed for everything that you love to do in Madden. We know you love tournaments. We know you love to play CFLs. We have money CFLs. We have free CFLs. We even give you reward points for shopping on our website. There's also an amazing feature that we put on there called Request an Ebook. Now, this is the exact process that you'll go through when you actually check out, and we also offer a number of payments. So go ahead and head over to allthingsmadden.com to see what all the hype is about. Alright, man, so like I said, I'll be showing you guys some Regs gameplay. Now, I actually want to show you guys just how I'm going to set up my roster, and I've been thinking about it. I know it's been a while since I posted a Regs gameplay, but I actually want to do this gun empty base, the one out of the Arizona Cardinals playbook. And I honestly believe the best team to use this scheme with is the actual Cardinals. So I just want to show you guys how I want to do my depth chart, and then after that we'll hop right into gameplay. So first and foremost, before I do that, I do want to show you that we actually have not played another game. So if you guys tuned into my last video, you'll see this is the guy we played. Now it's been a little while, that's why he has a win. I guess he won since the last time we played. But I just wanted to show you guys that this was, that we're still active on the series. I know I've been posting a lot of, schemes videos, so just wanted to switch it up. Now, I know I said I was going to wait until I lost to actually use a different scheme, but it's hard for me, alright? It's hard because, like, I get bored kind of playing the same scheme over and over again. At least now. I used to not be that way, but now, like, I can't really play the same scheme more than, like, 2 games or 3 games at the most before I just kind of want to switch to something else. And I guess it's just because of how I've been doing my YouTube lately, to where I've just been posting nothing but just schemes and stuff. So it just feels weird playing with the same scheme. Like, if I know I'm showing you guys something, I want to show you like different schemes, different stuff. Now, I hopefully I remember to mention this in the gameplay, but with gun empty base in the Cardinals playbook, there is a way that you can actually get your number 2 receiver in the slot where your running back is. So you always want to, whoever you want your slot receiver to be right there, you want to keep him in this position right here. So I like Christian Kirk right there, so I'm going to keep Christian Kirk here in that number 2 position. Now I'm going to put Rondell Moore in number 3, but you can adjust everybody else. You just can't adjust the number 2. So whoever you want in that slot, like if I want to D-hop in the slot, I would put him there, but I like Christian Kirk, so I'm going to put him in that slot because I have other places I want to put Isabella and Rondell Moore and stuff. So we'll move him a little bit higher on the depth chart. I don't know why they got him so low, but anyways, that's how you want to do that. Now, right here, I do like Zach Ertz. Now, I understand Harris is faster. Well, technically, Daniels is faster, but I like that Zach Ertz has better route running. So that's going to help out really a lot in that man coverage if somebody's playing heavy man. Now, if they're playing a lot of zone, you can get away with subbing in like just a faster tight end who's not as good. Now, right here, I like to put Robert Alford as my starting, and I like Brian Murphy. The only reason I like him is because he does have 90 acceleration, which is still good, and he has 81 overall. So I look at acceleration a lot. I know his speed is low, but his acceleration, a lot of times they help him still stay on the receivers. So I'll just keep him right there. Now, of course, you guys know Jalen Thompson's going to stay in Buddha. I like to keep him at safety. Some people like to use him, but I like to keep him right there at safety. Kick return, you guys know we'll put Rondell Moore at number 2, and I like Isabella returning. Well, I'll alternate between them, to be honest, but I normally keep Isabella, and then actually I'll take Isabella and put him starting. Now, this one doesn't matter putting him right there, but I just like to make it consistent because that's how it is in my head. I like to be consistent, man. So right here, we're going to put Chase Edmonds because he's our starting running back. Slot receivers, I don't mess with those too much. These should already be correct how they are. J.J. Watt, Chandler Jones, like I said, those are normally correct. Now, you want to, of course, have Isaiah Simmons as your user. And then I actually like to take this 91 speed guy right here and then put him at my number 2 sub linebacker spot. So that's how I like to do that. And finally, slot cornerbacks. I normally like to have speed, so I'll put Marco Wilson right here who has 92 speed. And then at this point, I'll just find somebody else who has some nice speed. So we'll put Hamilton right here, who actually does have 89 speed. Or if you wanted a harder hitting person there, then you could just put Charles Washington, who has 88 speed. He's just a tad bit too slow for me, but that's why I like the 89 with the 90 acceleration. So that's exactly how I'm going to do that. And so what we're going to do right now is actually quickly hop right into this gameplay. So I'll show you my playbook I choose and everything, and after that we'll cut straight to the gameplay. So what we're going to choose is going to be the Arizona Cardinals offensive playbook, and we're actually going to choose the multiple defensive playbook because I've actually been liking it a lot. It's what I've been running for the majority, for the ending parts of the year, I'll say. So here we go right here, and now we're going to go ahead and hop right into this gameplay. So here we go, man. So we're actually matched up against, I believe he's a 35 ranked player on here. Now the only reason you guys know that is because, well, the reason you know it and I know it is because of the thumbnail. Like I said, I like to do post gameplay commentary, so I like to go back and kind of, you know, talk about what I did wrong, things I could have did better, the reads I made, like why I put together certain dots. So that's why I don't do live gameplay, because for one, like I said, it's two reasons why I don't. So for one, it actually makes it a lot harder to put out these videos because I have to like individually edit a lot of things out to make sure that what I'm saying, you know, like the live reaction, the live gameplay is synced up. It's not hard to do, it's just a little time consuming, but I like this way better because it allows me just to be able to think about, you know, what I want to tell you guys, what's going through my head, you know, why I'm doing the things I'm doing. You know, it allows me to do that kind of stuff. So I actually didn't know he was ranked until after this game, and honestly it kind of surprised me that he was ranked, especially that high. But without further ado, man, like this is actually really great gameplay for you guys. So for those of y'all that like seeing my defense, you know, if you're curious about what I was running on offense, you know, this is the video for you guys. You know, like I said, we're already, you know, pretty much in August at this point, so I don't expect this video to even, you know, do that good as far as, you know, numbers go. But those of you guys that are here, man, I truly appreciate you guys. And you know, like I said, I want to do something for you guys, I just don't know what I want to do yet. But right there, he is going to run the ball, kind of gaseous. Now I noticed how my mid read was, you know, got out of there really early, and the reason why he did that because I did pass commit. So if you put a mid read and pass commit, a lot of times they're going to get out of there early. Now right here, he definitely, I'm not gonna say he got cheated because that's part of who Chandler Jones is. He's going to be a disruptor, so they're going to make him not be able to throw the ball accurately. But that is one of the few times that he actually you know, I'm not gonna say, I'm just gonna let y'all watch it for yourselves and I'll comment when it comes. But this gun doubles offset week, I thought about doing this formation too. Like you guys know, I already put a scheme out on this and everything. It's actually a really great offense if you know what you're doing. So what he likes to do out of this is what you're about to see in a second, is he just, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell y'all because I'm a little impatient, but he absolutely loves to run the ball, and I didn't realize that until way later, but you can tell right there. He just, you know, they give Matt Breida just so good animations on this game. It's absolutely crazy. But also one thing I want to say, comment and let me know what system you guys are on, if you're on current gen or next gen, because what I've been trying to debate on is if I actually want to go next gen, because honestly the people that I've seen on next gen, they actually say it's not that great, you know. So also let me know what you guys think about it. You know, like, do you think current gen is still kind of better than next gen? At least for Madden 22. Now Madden 23, they're probably gonna make it a lot better, hopefully. But from what I'm getting at, or let me know what you guys feel about next gen on Madden 22, because I played next gen on Madden 22. Like I said, my best friend, well, he's my childhood friend, we are still best friends, but he actually has a next gen. He has the PS5, and so I would actually, anytime he'd be home, because he drives trucks and stuff, so anytime he's home, I'd actually just you know, go over there. He'd let me play a couple games of Madden on his account. And honestly, I'm not a huge fan of the next gen. Like I really like current gen, but that's probably just because I'm a little biased because I have current gen. But what I've noticed is that next gen is just a lot, it seems like it takes more skill to be on current gen, to be honest with you, because next gen just seems like, you know, whatever you want works. Now Madden 22, that's true, but not to the extent of next gen. Like, the only thing on here that sucks, as you guys will see through with this game, is running the ball is extremely easy, simply because, you know, animations will carry the running back forward. I don't know if that exists a whole bunch on next gen. Like I said, I only played it every now and again, but I played it enough to understand like how the game works. I just, you know, like I said, I primarily play current gen, so that's all that I worry about is current gen stuff. So that's why a lot of my ebooks on my website, that's why everything I do is current gen based, because next gen you can still set up the similar things on offense, but defense is what the game changer really is. But on current gen problems that current gen has, they make it, at least it could be me. So y'all let me know. You'll see in this gameplay. But what I want to say is, let me know if maybe I'm just, you know, doing something wrong, like with my user, because I swear I'll be right at the running back and I just do not get an animation whatsoever. Now, not this play, I believe it might be next play, but essentially what I'm talking about is, how like you actually user the gap and you actually shoot the gap and then you go to make the tackle on the running back, but you just don't get an animation. You just literally just, you can tap X to try to dive, or tap square, but you just don't get an animation, but right there I was trying to heat him up and send a little blitz at him, but like I said, 2 for 5, so you already know he's not really a passer. He just really wants to just dink and dunk and then run the ball, so he is a hard runner. Now, not even gonna lie to y'all, it is extremely hard playing the Bills when somebody wants to run the ball, because that's actually what they're good at, because they do not have the speed. You can tell right there Matt Breida is just gonna carry this offense. Anytime you play the Bills, normally they're going to be a runner. You know how like last year and the years before it was the 49ers? Yeah, well, that's the Bills on this game. That's what I kind of learned. And then Josh Allen, he's already a good passer, so you can just roll around and just escape out the pocket with Josh Allen, and you just can't do much, So anyways, man, back to the current gen, next gen thing. So just kind of let me know what you guys are on, man, or how you feel about next gen. And I'm teetering along the lines of getting it, but I don't know. I'm not seeing many good reviews about it. It's like I said right there, that was just my fault. So I did shoot the gap, but sometimes I have problems syncing up how to shoot the gap. Sometimes, not how, but trying to shoot it the way I want to, because there was 2 ways I could have shot the gap. I chose the wrong one, and sometimes you just choose wrong, So anyways, man, I told you guys about the empty base. I really love this formation, honestly. So if you are curious about this formation, I remember I did have one of y'all who actually asked me to do gameplay, and that's actually why I did gameplay on this one instead of the trio offset, because somebody, I forgot his name, he's in the comments of one of my videos, but if you happen to watch this, bro, I literally did this for you, so make sure you're watching this and drop a like. But now I wanted to, I do like this offense. He said he wanted to see some more dots out of it to see if maybe he'll switch to the offense, because I do read you guys comments, no matter how many subs I get, even if I get like 15, 20, 20k, 25, 30, all those, no matter how many subs I get, I'm gonna do my best to comment on every single comment. Now if you guys are having your own combos, I do read them. Sometimes I don't always like your comments and stuff, as like if we already have a thread going with a combo, but I do read them. I actually do enjoy it. So right here I did realize that I forgot to actually sub in the receiver. So whenever you go to that package to where it's wide receiver 2 slot, it's going to put your running back in the other slot position, so make sure you do go sub him out, because you see I forgot to do it. And now we actually have 4 receivers out there, and we have our tight end. So sadly we can't get the tight end to be an actual receiver. If you were able to have 5 receivers of this formation would just be crazy. Like, it would just be absolutely wild, honestly. So it's already wild simply because we have 4 receivers in there and we have a tight end. So I like it though. Now I wish it was actually, I hope, I just thought about it. You know what I hope they do? I hope they make it to where they take, so how now if you have personnel based, they have personnel based where you audible. So like if I have a 12 personnel, then I can't really audible into like a gun type of set, or essentially if I have a 3 wide receiver set, I can't really audible to a single back type of formation unless it has 3 receivers. I hope they actually make it go back to where you can just audible to anything, because I ain't gonna lie, that used to be really fun. So like basically if I have 4 receivers, you can audible and then get like a receiver in the backfield or something like you could on Madden 21, and just different stuff like that. I wish they bring that kind of stuff back, because that stuff was fun to me, to be honest with you, to just be able to just mess around. And it's like, I don't know, man, but right here I thought this was wild of my opponent to do. He literally rushed nobody, but this play right here can bomb cover 2, and that can bomb man coverage, as you can tell. I love that play. It's really, really good. But if you guys want to see an ebook on this formation, please make sure you go on my website, go to personal ebook, and then you want to request this formation. So when you pull up the request, it will say, hey, what playbook, then you will put the Cardinals, then what formation, you put gun at the base. And honestly, this might be one of my favorite offenses. Now I wonder how it's gonna work on Madden 23, but as you guys seen my video I put out a while back, and real quick before that, like I said, y'all see what I'm talking about? Do y'all see what I'm talking about? So I had shot the gap, and I don't know, I could never just actually make the tackle or even engage. Like, I would be cool if I got trucked or something. I would be cool about that. Or if I got juked, I would not complain at all. But what I can't stand is when they just make me kind of just run straight past the person, because, you know, there's nothing I can really do about that, you know. So I decided just to kind of switch formations, because the only downside to running that dime normal is that some formations make it really hard to stop the run. Although if I just got an animation, we would have been fine. I would have contained them. But with that dime, it actually depends on like how you slide your line, because essentially I have to be the one to make the play. But something like 3-3-5 normal, I don't have to be the one to make the play, if that makes sense. If you get it, you get it. Nah, I'm not gonna say that. So what I'm saying is that I'm the last line of defense in the dime normal, just because of how the formation is aligned. 3-3-5, you have more people in the box, so that way I'm not solely responsible for making the play, basically. So it's taking a little bit of responsibility off me by using this type of formation. So that's all I was trying to say. But anyways, you could tell he's kind of just been, you know, methodically just running the ball. Just, you know, that's all he wants to do, just show that he can run the ball. But thing about runners is you just have to take advantage of when they mess up, or you have to just you have to capitalize on third and fourth downs. You have to, because they're going to run the ball first down, they're going to run the ball second down. Now, if you stop in the backfield once on first, they're going to run it again on second. If they gain 1 yard, they will probably run it again on third. So you're going to have to win those third and, you know, mediums, and fourth and, you know, medium and shorts. You're going to have to win those if you want to beat a runner. So right here, I'm actually thinking he's going to run the ball, but I didn't put a spy on the field, so I got my spy right here. So at this point, I'm just trying to, you know, see where I need to get to kind of shoot this gap, because I figure he's going to do an inside zone, so he's going to go ahead and motion that guy across. And I'm still thinking running the ball, and you can tell he did. But like I said, man, I think it was just something with my stick, because I could not get that gap that I wanted. And that was actually my fault on that last one. The gap was there for me to shoot, but I just shot the wrong gap, and I have problems with doing that. You know, I'm human, man. I'm human. You know, I'm not perfect, but right here I actually really love this setup. But right there, like I said, man, it's just, this offense is good because you can attack every area of the field. So if he's going to lead me to flats, if I can get 9 yards off of throwing to my flats, why not take my flats, you know? Unless he just wants to keep giving me that, you know. So right here I'm thinking he's gonna run cover 4 drop. So this is actually a cover 4 drop beater, but he ended up running man coverage, but it's fine because it also beats man coverage, just because this play, you know, the best way to kind of defend this offense, in my opinion, is just blitzing, you know, 5 or 6 every time and forcing me to make a bad read. That's pretty much it. Because if with this style of offense and with this team, if you just let me sit back and you rush one person, then I mean, just look what I'm gonna do. I'm just literally just gonna bomb you, you know, because I mean, that's what you do, you know. And also, one thing I like about current gen, it's actually a little bit harder to bomb stuff than it is next gen, because my god, like, next gen is crazy with these bomb plays that I've been seeing, like, people do on offense. Like, you can have deep passes get completely glitched out. Like, there's some plays you have to go user guard. Like, that's sad, you know. There's things where it just, you have to go user or you will just get bombed no matter what. And anytime you have that in the game, to me, that's crossing the line a little bit, if you want my opinion. So the way I feel about things is, as long as there's a counter to it, it's fine. You know, some people want to say, man, they should stop this or they should stop that, when there's actually answers for it. So for example, like, let's say actually, you know what, let's say Madden 21. You remember how in Madden 21 you were able to stop and go, you know, like have good stick? Now, what started happening was, the reason they nerfed it was because too many people was like, well, I don't know how to stop it, or you can't really do nothing about it, and it's not real. Yeah, it's not real. It's a game, first of all, you know, it's a simulation game. But second of all, there was an answer to it. All you had to do was just, you know, line up your tackle, and you could not hit stick, which I mean, I can understand, because you really couldn't hit stick unless you timed it up extremely good. But a lot of times, if you lined up your conservative tackle, it was fine. Or for example, if you want a better example, so a lot of times, you know, people will say, man, you know, these bomb plays are dumb. Well, if you understand the game, then you understand how to stop it. And to me, if you put in the homework on the game, I feel like you should have an advantage over your opponent, you know. So like, for example, if I know this setup bombs cover 4 drop and you're running cover 4 drop, I should be able to bomb you. And if you don't know that cover 4 drop can get bombed by this kind of setup, then, you know, why is that my problem? You know, like, why do I get penalized for that? Like, that's how I think about things, because then it's like, okay, well, if I don't want to get bombed, I could put a deep path. Well, if I put a deep path, then I'm susceptible to giving up, you know, like a corner route. And then if I give up a corner route, I have to zone drop a purple or a cloud flat to get, you know, to cover that. And then me knowing that, okay, I could put a hitch, or I could put a flatter route to where, you know, you can't guard it. It's right there. We throw an absolute laser down the middle. But like I said, man, like, to me, you kind of hear that. That's kind of how a chess match goes, you know, and that's what I love about the game. You know, that's what I would love about the game. But on next gen, I heard, you know, chess matches almost just don't exist. Like, you know, you're gonna have competitive games, yeah, but it's going to be high scoring. Almost every game is high scoring. Even on current gen, you know, it's kind of like that a little bit, but it's just not as bad as next gen. It's more tolerable than next gen was. Well, it is. I'm not gonna say was, but is. But yeah, man. It makes me hesitant to get next gen, but I'm gonna get it though, for sure. But I really like playing on current gen. And also, I don't think current gen is gonna be obsolete until maybe about 2 years from now, maybe. And the reason why, now, had the PS5, you know, relaunched like the PS4 did, like if that one launched like it did, to where it was in stock the whole entire time, then, you know, I would probably say that the PS5 would have went obsolete probably about a year from now. I would be like, okay, yeah, you would probably want to make sure you have a PS5, you know, because they'll stop making Madden, you know. So I see Madden being all the way through maybe Madden, you know, 25-ish or so. No, they're not gonna call it 25. They're probably gonna, I wonder what they're gonna call it, you know, because we're coming up on 2025 pretty soon here. But 24 is what I'm talking about for Madden. That's probably when the time that PS4s are not gonna be, you know, they're not gonna make it for PS4s probably around that time. But I believe obviously this year and then next year for sure they're gonna have Madden on current gen for sure. Now the following year, like I said, I think that's 2024. Then, and they might not, honestly, they just might not. But anyways, man, you can tell he's 5 for 9 for 57 yards. So legit, all we need is one stop on this dude. And as you guys can tell, no disrespect to Majin 80 at all, no disrespect, but I just feel like I'm the better opponent. You know how some games you just kind of, you're playing, you're like, okay, yeah, this guy might be a little better than me. Or, you know, you playing, you're like, yeah, this guy isn't as good as me, and not like on some ego stuff. You just, you know, you just know, like just based on what they're doing, how they're playing, you know, like basically the reason I say that, because he has not stopped me once. He's really just been running the ball, which is, you know, running the ball isn't really hard. You just, because you're not doing nothing, you really just, you know, going where you see the hole at. That's really all you're doing. But, you know, it does take somewhat skill, because I still can't run the ball. I just like to throw the ball. But yeah, man, you know, I just felt like, you know, I was making a lot of mistakes this game. You know, it's still not over, for a fact. It's not over. But made a lot of mistakes, you know. So the score really shouldn't be as close as it is now, in my opinion. Just, you know, some things I can't have control over. Like, for example, this right here, like, this was just a really good play, to be honest with you. I ran man coverage, and that slant is going to be open regardless, especially that slant in route combo. It's a combo I love specifically versus man, and you see why right there, because it's just going to isolate, you know, your opponents, you know, your DBs, and you're going to isolate them. You're going to be able to just pick them off no matter really what. So right here, like I said, he's just running double slants, just literal double slants. And right there, my actual hard flat got sucked down by I think that was a running back that came out or something. And, you know, that's one of the unfortunate things in Madden, that hard flats just kind of can't cover how they're supposed to. Well, I guess you can say that did. Yeah, okay, I'll give that one. That was probably me right there, honestly. I probably should have put a cloud flat, and then that cloud flat would have played that, maybe. I don't know, but those route concepts sometimes glitch out the cloud flats and hard flats, that specific combo. So it all just depends, though. But right here, we are, man, look at this dude. 12 rushes for 121 yards, 2 touchdowns. I can't tell y'all the last time I had somebody rush for me like that, but that really came from that I think it was about a 70-yard run he had on that second drive of the game. So that's part of it too. But man, right here, you can tell all I had to do is pretty much switch my defense to a 3-4 odd style, and I normally don't like going 3-4 odd versus spread. Now it was really great in Madden 21 and 20 and on down for 3-4 odd versus spread formations. It was extremely good whenever the quarterback couldn't get rid of the ball. And let me back up. So the reason it was extremely good was because the quarterback wasn't able to get rid of the ball in time. So a lot of times if you blitzed everybody out 3-4 odd and you had a free man, that person would just scream, and then like they just wouldn't have time to throw the ball. That's why 3-4-I was so good against pretty much everything. That's what made 3-4-I become meta, to be honest with you. It was because you could have linebackers so you could stop the run, but those linebackers were skilled enough to be able to get pressure on the quarterback. The quarterback wasn't able to throw the ball as quick as they are now. And what made it even worse was the fact that they let linebackers just jump through the gym. Like, linebackers used to just, I mean, a lot of you guys are Madden, a lot of you guys have been playing Madden for a while, so you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, how they still let the linebackers just lurk from almost at the line of scrimmage. It was crazy back then. Like, you could literally just not even move, and you'll try to throw a post route, and they would just pick it off. Like, where the linebacker is now, like, you try to throw a post route, they'll just jump up and pick it off. It was absolutely crazy, man. I kind of think about it every now and again. Like, I forgot just how broken Madden used to be. But right here, that's something they're supposed to be fixing in Madden 22, because I had a hard flag right there, but he just sat there and watched them. And in my opinion, if I put a hard flat and that is the only route that you're, is coming to you, so you see a drag route coming to you, there's nobody else, why not attack the drag route? That's been a problem in Madden for God, I don't even know how long. But yeah, man, I know those older Madden used to be absolutely wild, man. And one thing I pray they bring back, and if they bring it back, I'll probably do it. Like, that'll probably be one of my main things I do on my channel. If they bring back, like, and make franchise mode actually good, to where, like, you had the little mini games, you had the little practice stuff. If they had all that, and kind of like how 2K does, how you could kind of just do a lot of exercise stuff, type of stuff, like drills and things like that. If they had that in Madden, which I don't understand why they don't, but because they had it for a long time and they just took it away and never brought it back. I don't really understand the concept of why they did that. But anyways, man, if they did that, that'd probably be mostly what I post on my channel, because I used to love that, honestly. One of my favorite things I used to love, right here is, I don't know what his user was doing, but I know I used to love doing the what was it, the running back drill. You remember I used to have to I think that was Madden Madden 11. I know for a fact it was Madden 11, because that was one with Breeze on the cover. Saints fan. I had to. That was my favorite one, obviously. But hey, all right, look. I'm not being biased, but tell me the Madden 11 intro wasn't the hardest one. Tell me that wasn't the hardest Madden intro. I don't know if y'all remember, but if you don't remember, go look it up. It was like the one where Breeze was getting everybody hyped, and then they showed the little playoff wins, and then they showed the Super Bowl where we got the onside kick, and it was hype, bro. Then they showed, the Superdome and all that, and then they showed, I forgot what else they showed, but they showed everything. But y'all can't tell me that one wasn't one of the best ones. No bias. But yeah, man, I used to love playing the it's right here. He's literally, I don't know what happened with Chandler Jones. I remember seeing that. That's why I was kind of not guarding the in route, because I was watching Chandler Jones. I was like, wow, nobody even touched this dude. But yeah, it's just kind of what's wrong with this game sometimes. But yeah, man, y'all let me know, man. Which mini game was y'all favorite in the older Maddens? Mine was the running back one, where they had the little blocking backs, the little dummies, and then they would just move, and then you'd have to, like, kind of read the whole. Then they also had the one where you had the defenders, and you had to kind of get by them along with the dummies, and they would do, like, different run plays, like the toss, the stretch, and like the halfback dive, and you had to that. And ooh, yeah, I forgot. Y'all see that throw? Please tell me who else is doing that besides Patrick Mahomes. Because that was absolutely, dude rolled all the way to the right, threw it all the way to the left. Extremely accurate. Please go pull up a film of Josh Allen doing that in real life. I ain't saying he can, but go pull up a film of that, because that was just wild. But yeah, man, that was my favorite one, dealing with that running back game. Now on the older Madden, one of my favorite ones when I was a kid was the I forgot which Madden it was. It was one with Marshall Faulk on it. I don't remember. It might have been 03, maybe. Might have been Madden 03. But one of my favorite games I used to love was nah, I gotta remember. I just had it in my head, but I just completely forgot. Which game was it? I just forgot. But look at that. Look at Josh Allen. Look at this dude. I'm actually mad I forgot this game, but I think that was on with Marshall Faulk, where you could actually make your own team, if I remember right. I don't remember what Madden they stopped doing that, but I remember that one. I used to love doing that because I was a kid, so I used to love just making my own team, making my own logo, and just having fun, man. And I pray they bring that back, because I really don't know why they took that away. Madden could be so much better. They honestly, if you guys want to know the real reason, from what I've researched, it's really just because EA has a certain coding that it did for the game, and they have not updated that coding whatsoever, and that's why they just kind of keep adding on to it. So instead of just basically redoing codes, like completely. They're just adding on to it. You know, that's how we get the new stuff. That's why everything looks similar. Since like Madden 19, everything looks similar because they're using the same programming. So anyways, this is pretty much gonna wrap it up for this video though. I'm actually gonna take y'all all the way through the game, and yeah, that was the turnover that we needed, man. And look at this. So we were 85% completion, 265 yards, 4 touchdowns. I think we only had 2 incompletions that whole game though, honestly. So great game to Majin 80, great game. But I know I talked all the way through, but I don't know, man. Let me know. Y'all like when I kind of just talk about just whatever's on my mind, or you guys like when I commentate and strictly focus on Madden. I'm still trying to figure out what you guys like, because I get so many new subs, and man, I'm so grateful for y'all. You know, honestly, I do this for y'all, to be real, because I'm extremely grateful. But like I said, man, we are 18-9, you know, with a 6-game win streak. And he was ranked 37. Look at this dude's record: 1,145 and 986, and he averaged 21 points and then scored. Well, he scored 21 and give up 19. And I don't know, man. Look at all his games with the Bills. Low key, I don't know why people do that. You know, not gonna say why, but you know, why waste your time playing with just one team? But anyways, man, you know, that's what he likes to do. So I'm not saying nothing against him. But like I said, great game. But that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I do hope you have a blessed day. I'm Rage Real, and I'm out.